today. I've been on the internet, and people's, man, is saying that the rent is so damn high, they don't know what they're gonna do. They don't know what they're gonna do, man. People all over the whole goddamn economy. You know, everything is 2 times what it used to be. Going up, food, everything. We're gonna be talking about that, but man, what the hell is going on? Rent is so damn high. You know, watching a lot of videos, man, the expectations of these renters out here. You know, one woman was saying that when she went to sign up for her damn, get her house, I believe they wanted 3 times. She had to make not just 3.5 times the amount of the rent. You had to make 3.5 times the amount of the rent. I think the rent was like $1,600-$1,700. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like these motherfuckers in the United States, man, they really trying to pillage. You know, if you ain't super rich, man, you gonna have to figure this shit out. That's why a lot of people is opting to leave right now. A lot of people is opting out. They're just not gonna be paying, and it don't look like shit is going down. And you got all these billionaires and shit. They living high up on the hog. That's why you have to watch. People be talking about, even how much black people make, which you would think is astronomical, and it is compared to, other peoples in the world. That black people in America, they might hold a couple dollars collectively, but when you think about the inflation of today and what the Neanderthal has compared to what, man, them breadcrumbs, them breadcrumbs. You got a society where you got the top 1%, with crazy astronomical wealth above and beyond the bottom, 99%, the top 1%. It ain't even, and it might be even when it comes to the crazy rich, you talking about the 0.001%. Then you got the 0.01%. Then you got the 1%. The crazy wealth all the way at the top is astronomical. Where they got, almost, they almost got 35% just in the 1% of all the wealth. When you got 1% that's holding 35% of the total wealth, and then you go into the top 10%, and they hold in an astronomical amount, almost 75%, 75%. And so you got Donald Trump, man, that he done made damn near $1.5 billion cryptocurrency in his first year. So these ultra rich tyrants, is hoarding all the wealth. And then you want to go overseas and start a goddamn war. You done used up billions of dollars worth of bonds. Now you asking Congress for $1.5 trillion or more to restock the damn military. You feel me? And you don't even know when the shit gonna end. And so I heard who did they just bail out? Argentina. They bailed out Argentina. What was it? I don't know how many billions of dollars they just bailed out Argentina. I think it was something like $20 billion. Giving Ukraine money and shit to fight that war over there. And on top of it, you cutting welfare, you cutting food stamps, You cutting Medicaid and all of that. You cutting that out. The citizens, the citizens who need, and you cutting that out, but you got all this other shit going on that don't got anything to do with, the citizens of the United States. This is crazy what's going on. This shit is beyond crazy. And so, man, I don't know what it's gonna take, real talk. But they say, hey man, it's time for it very well may be time for another revolution. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. For real. It's getting to that point. Cause it's not going down. It's not going down. This motherfucker and Donald Trump said some crazy shit just the other day where he don't even care. He concerned about Iran when he talked about the inflation going up and the cost of gas. That motherfucker said he didn't even care. I said, what kind of shit is this, man? These goddamn Neanderthals, man, have gotten bold. They out front with they tyranny. They out front with their tyranny. They ain't even trying to hide it. And now, white people, they crying. They crying the blues. They the one out there taking that shit on the chin. Yeah. They out there taking that shit. Man, Donald Trump is sad when it comes to Iran. He's sad all the way around. He going out looking real bad. Real talk. And he don't care. That ain't what he don't motherfucking care. Them presidents don't be caring. He's a lame duck. He know he about to be up out of there. So he gonna try to line his pockets as best as possible. Why the average man and woman, man, is on, in dire straits. Man, you got people's out here, man, paying rent, man, average rent 18 up. 1,800, and that's on the low end. That's on the low end. Real talk. Even 18, nigga, is on the low end. You talking about over 2. You talking about over 2. Easy. You know what I'm saying? 23, 25. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at in the United States. So, I mean, it's coming a time, but see, people so worried about them damn crumbs and shit, Yeah, too many people worried about the crumbs, and I'm thinking to myself, like, you got all these, you got all these cats out here, they clapping because they deporting motherfucker. That don't change shit. That ain't got nothing to do with the situation, the rent going. That ain't got a goddamn thing to do with nothing. The gas, the rent, the food, all of that. That ain't got a goddamn thing. That's these tyrant ass Neanderthals pillaging the damn economy. That's all that is. So these niggas clapping it like they getting a cookie. You ain't getting no cookie, nigga. You still in the same fucking predicament you been in and gonna stay in until you get you some goddamn black power. And get you some understanding of black nationalism. And begin to do for self. Because that's why and Marcus Garvey told motherfuckers they was going to be in this predicament. You going to be in it, nigga, because you too busy, underestimating the collapse of this country. It didn't already goddamn collapse. Anytime you got the average, I mean, you so many videos out here, people say they don't even know how they feed themselves. They don't even know. And a lot of it is white people. They ain't used to being, taking that shit on the chin like that. They used to being able to make all the ends meet. They used to being able to do that, but it's a new day. Yeah. Yeah, it's a new day. So, rent going up, gonna continue to go up, man. It's gonna be to the point, man. Nigga, straight up. The average rent, nigga, the bottom gonna be like 23 to 25 in a minute, the way it's going. Because it's steady going up. It's steady. I seen one video, man, where a woman was talking about they raised and she went to re-sign her lease. You know how high they went up when she went to renew her lease? $1,000. Imagine that. Imagine you paying, just say imagine you paying 14, 15, and when you go in there to sign your goddamn lease, they saying the rent then went up to 25. Nigga, that's got to be shocking. That could make a motherfucker have a heart attack. You see what I'm saying? We need a fucking rent freeze. That motherfucker, we need a rent decrease. Shit. Fuck a freeze. If you freeze it, people, that ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? To freeze it, they freeze it right now, motherfuckers gonna collapse. They need a rent decrease. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But anyway, family, I appreciate y'all out there. Make sure y'all get over there to Patreon. I got five. I don't know what you're waiting on. Click the link right down in the video description. Patreon, General Seti, Etsy, One Stop, KingSeti.com. Make sure you get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. And I'll be right back, family. Boom, black.